As part of our European project with Reggio, which we started in November 2011, well, we formed an international PLC with schools in Cardiff and in the Basque Country in Tolosa. And we wanted to see how we could raise standards in literacy in English and Welsh. In November 2011, we sent a survey out to parents, and we did a survey in school with children. And the results of the survey were really interesting. They showed that parents thought the ability to learn and speak Welsh was a good thing, but they didn't seem to understand why. And we wanted parents to see the real value of learning Welsh and how learning Welsh can actually help learning in English too. So from January 2012, I worked with a teacher in the school, and we wrote an action plan which has become part of the school improvement plan for this year, for 2012-2013, because it's all about raising standards in literacy. And what we found was that if we can teach children the way that language works, if we can pick apart a sentence and we can split it up into its verbs and adjectives and look at the grammar, then the children can apply this in whichever language. So we apply it in Welsh and we apply it in English. And we found that it's really been brilliant in raising standards in both languages. We've got so many level 5s in Welsh this year, which we haven't had before, but also it's raised standards in English. My class are year 3 children, and they're now able to improve their writing by, if I say, oh, let's put another adjective in, or let's put an adverb in, and they know which colour it is. So we use the triple literacy strategies, but we use them in both languages. And we want to introduce that then into year 6, so that they can apply the same in basic French or basic Spanish or whatever other language. So we've found a real benefit in using the triple literacy strategies in school, not just for the other language, but actually the home language as well. The standards have improved both in English and in Welsh, and we found that's been really exciting, and it's a really lovely project to work with other countries, going to see lessons and then bringing the results of them back here and actually seeing real improvement in our own classrooms.
So we've looked at particularly a whole school approach to grammar. So we've colour-coded different parts of speech, so verbs and nouns and adjectives, those sorts of things in different colours in English and in Welsh, and then in any other languages that we do as an extra, as an add-on, they're also the same. The children are very confident using grammar terminology. In English and in Welsh, they'll use verb, adjective, compound sentence, complex sentence, subordinating conjunction, subordinate clause, and they're happy to use those because they've just become a normal part of language lessons. We've seen a major impact this year in year 6 in Welsh with this in particular, because we're finding that this year, using things like the Welsh wall, where we have those colour-coded parts of a sentence, the children are able to move from one topic to another and transfer the language that they know a lot more easily, which has meant that as year 6 teachers we've been able to move their learning forward a lot quicker, so that really this year we've seen a lot more level 5s